B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Guys, how's it going? I'm working on more cleaning. I made a couple modifications. Took my desktop because we now have a extra roommate, and set that up down here so I can watch YouTube videos while cleaning guns and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. What are we looking at? Gonna be looking at the Dogfish Head 61. And you know, I take offense to a couple of people, HempSeedAddict, actually calling me a geek because of the Star Trek thing. You know, it was just a couple of things. I mean, it's not like I obsess and I have a whole bunch of Trek stuff. You know, it's not like that at all. You know, it's just you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the Enterprise box. Okay, well, evidently we have some experimenting to do. Oh, this was the India Pale Ale brewed with Shea Grape Must, 6.5%. I'm scared. I'm a little scared right now. If you can see that color, it kind of looks like fruit juice. Oh, and I don't know which one over here, I guess. We'll give credit to Tactical Homebrew, aka Sonoran Desert Prepper. The package arrived, and I just jumped down here to do this. I'll text you or whatever to find out what was in the box that was going to the secret giveaway, and what was for me in there. Everything arrived safely though. Good job. Bag and tag. Must have been watching that SC Crash 26's winner. The box falls out of an airplane and lands on a nuclear bomb, causing it to explode. They find the box intact, and not a single bottle was damaged. Okay, here we go. So, what we've learned is this basically is sort of a hybrid thing. A company that, the one beer that I've had from them that was outstanding, with basically what is red wine. So what's the distinction between that and, say, the berry, or I don't know, let's just drink it. Oh, what, it was a decent carbonation. Granted, it's in a I don't know exactly what we want to call this. It's a interesting glass. I really like it. Was it going to be flavor enhancing? We'll see. Here we go. You know, actually, it doesn't have as much flavor as I thought it would have. Coming from Dogfish Head, I thought it would just be hoppy as hell with red wine. You get the carbonation. You know, granted, it didn't fizz all over the place, but it's definitely not flat tasting. Yeah, you get the grape. Pretty much. It doesn't really have the grape smell, but it has the grape taste. And that's grape taste, not great taste. Well, that's, maybe it does. Oh man, I have to admit, after I was sitting and watching the video for my support video for Ray, I really dropped the ball on that one. I should have also included the sound of the transporter sound that it makes. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna do that again. I appreciate everyone that's said nice things about the video. I had one guy, one of the last comments. I mean, I was gone all day today. It was 92 degrees, and I was outside staining a deck, and the humidity percent I think was 718. It got to the point where as much as my buddy wants to get the project done, he's just like, get out of here. I'm just like, what do you mean? So if this is gonna taste good, it's gonna taste good now. And yes, I did stay hydrated. It's starting to get a little like cramping in my legs, which is usually a sign of start of dehydration. But boy, I was doing the Powerades and water, but it was warm. It was very warm. But yeah, I had one guy one of the latest comments. Hey, at least I'll admit, his comment was that he really likes my videos, and but my intro was offensive, and he unsubbed, and of course I just left laugh out loud bye. You know, the more I thought about it, though, I give him credit for having the balls to at least say it, but I don't know if it was him or someone else, but it only has one thumbs down, and that intro is actually very funny. It's a much longer song. It actually basically talks about all of the Bridge Crew characters. I just used the Picard segment. Okay, you know, 300 and something videos. I finally have one that has some tasteless profanity and stuff in it. So what? I keep it clean most of the time over there. I don't think I've ever even dropped the F-bomb over there. That's pretty fucking good as far as I'm concerned. That's it, unsubbed. Oh yeah, we were doing a brew review. I have to say this is one of the more unique things. It's not a wine cooler, and it's definitely not an IPA anymore, but it doesn't taste like a good IPA with red wine or grape must added to it. It kind of takes on its own little thing. It's got a little bit of hoppiness and kind of bread, but the overwhelming thing that you get is the grape, and it's a light grape, or like a diet grape like thing. It's not like boom, you know. It's just it's not a heavy grape. I don't know what to say about it. I would have to say that this is going to be the no gray area beer. You're either going to say, yeah, I'd get that again, and it was unique, or never going to get that again. Me, I would probably never get it again, but if someone brought some over, I would have it again. I know this isn't going to help when I say you're probably best off trying it. If it's really expensive and you go someplace that has singles, I would try one of those. Since how Jamison has pointed out, I have to watch what I say. I'm just giving him crap. He's a good guy, so don't jump on his shit. But on that Mojo, he said that he's overlooked it several times, and because of my review on it, which for someone like him, and I put him in the you know, he's a serious connoisseur, and he has the abilities on this beyond me. I just like beer. I don't have the technical definitions and the what hops and these hops and those hops and that kind of thing down. I give him hats off to him for definitely he's definitely a lot more passionate about the technical side of it. I just like drinking it, and I'm telling you how I feel about it. The Mojo, you know, it's a, hey, Jamison, it's a beer. Aren't they all worth trying? Like I said, maybe get a single. It's probably I don't know. See, this is where our little secret giveaway is going to be kind of interesting. I hope someone like him and a few other people in the higher end. You know, he's got a couple friends that, you know, have been in the brewing and have had their beers made by big craft places, and I'd still be interested to know that it's like, okay, maybe someone like him is maybe you get to the point in your life where you can say dragon's milk is your daily drink, but if it was just on a dime budget, what would it be? You know, like me, it's Bush, and that was because of the neighbors. Generally speaking, before I moved here, my daily drink was stuff like Lake Superior oatmeal stout, two-hearted ale from Bell's, you know. But when you spend as much time, thank you, Obama, in the economy, getting laid off, you become pretty good friends with the Bush girl, which there ain't nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. It's like my daughter is, my oldest daughter, who lives down in the cities, is having one of those kind of days. The electric window on her car, back window, went down and won't come back up, and she doesn't live in as bad of a neighborhood as she used to. When I used to go visit her before, I used to always carry the 10 millimeter as my primary, and always carried a backup, and actually, believe it or not, had multiple mags for both of them. And I'm not even shitting you when I say you could sit on her front porch, and if you didn't hear a gunshot within the hour, it was weird. So it was a great part of Minneapolis, and now she's in one of the lower suburbs, and it's a little bit nicer. But, you know, do you want your car with a bag over the back window anywhere down there? So she's just like, out of curiosity, does full coverage insurance mean if it's stolen? And I'm like, it better. That's kind of what it's for. Oh, so where were we? We're talking about this. You know, to be honest, it's that it doesn't have enough of any particular flavor for me. You know, if it was stronger on the hoppiness or stronger on the grape part of it, it's actually the only thing you really get out of it is, even though it's not, like I said, not looking like it has a lot of carbonation, you get that in every sip you take. It's like, imagine that it's just aerated. It's almost in the category of almost like champagne, kind of a bubbly sensation to it. And it might be dinner time, just saying. So, E-scale. I'd have to say I'd probably call it a 5 on the E-scale. Just 6.5%. You really don't even notice the alcohol percentage all that much. I have to say, coming from Dogfish Head, I'm disappointed at how just kind of bland it is. You know, I expected a lot. I guess I expected a lot more after having that Dogfish Head 120. You know, I haven't had a chance to try the 90 or the 60, but that 120 is you know, clean off your slate and make no plans, especially if you have a bunch of them. Definitely very tasty. So I'm kind of giving it a 5 because it just seems like it could be something. You know, I don't see a date or anything on here to see if it's out of date or not. But so there you go. What should we look at next? Where were we on? Sorry, I don't mean to. I've got my stash over here. But still got more stuff from SC Crash. Yeah, I know you're. Yeah, say hi. I'm over here. While I'm gone. Why don't we look at why don't we look at Deep Elm IPA tomorrow? A beer from SC Crash 26. What do I can I tell you about this? It is a IPA. It is brewed and bottled in Dallas, Texas, a state that I'm having more and more respect for because they got the buzz. We'll look at that tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be a little nicer, and you guys have a good rest of the night, and I'm going to go eat my screwed up dinner and try to get caught back up on comments. So you guys have a good night. Out of here.